and welcome to the next Assorted Crackers podcast. I am Eric, and I'm here with Lee and Wilson, and it's good to be back. Today, we have a special cocktail quickie that actually was proposed by a listener. Lee, tell us who the listener was.
So, Ari Beth.
Ari Beth.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this suggestion. This is, I guess, to tee this up, the Cocktail Quickie was inspired because she has enjoyed listening to some of our other Cocktail Quickies. She's had some conversations with her dad and back and forth. And basically, she said, I'd like for you guys to try the girliest cocktail you can find. And I want to hear you talk about it.
Ari Beth. Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
Let's
We're
go.
engaged. Today, what do we have?
So I've, with help from producer Bill, we did a little research and we came out with one called the Pink Slipper.
The Pink Slipper.
Now, before I tell you what's in this, and
Is there a history to this drink?
there's about to be a bad history. I'm telling you.
Well, is there any other AKA? Also known as?
Not that I could find, but I found a couple of different versions of the recipe. This one came off food.com. What I appreciated is the very first review or comment that was made was from a lady who, and the quote is in her review, "This is what my husband makes for me when he wants to have his way with me." The Pink Slipper.
Okay.
So,
Alrighty then.
do we want to know what we're drinking, gentlemen?
Please.
Tell us.
All right. If you want to make the Pink Slipper, what you got to do is get a cup of frozen pink lemonade concentrate, thawed. You're going to get half a cup of cream of coconut. You're going to get half a cup of white rum, a tablespoon of grenadine, and a couple of ice cubes. You throw all of this into the blender, you give it a good mix, and you serve it up. Now, they did suggest garnishing with a maraschino cherry. I felt like that was a waste of a good cherry, so I did not bring maraschino cherries or Jack Rudy's. But this is the Pink Slipper,
And
not to be confused with the Pink Lady, which is also a drink.
We also have pink straws.
Yeah, I did bring
So
pink straws to make.
everybody on the videos, cheers.
It's nice to be back, fellas.
Yeah, the Pink Slipper.
Here's to you, Ari.
Here we
Beth.
go. Oh my gosh.
Wilson, well, you're supposed to drink that through a straw. You just chugged it.
Wilson doesn't drink through a straw. Come on, man.
The coconut comes through. What do you think about
I
that?
totally get the coconut. It's actually not bad. I mean, if you're going to have, if you're going to be out,
No, it's a little too thick.
it's pretty thick, but it's a dessert drink. It's a little bit like a sweet tart.
Yes,
Yes.
very much so.
Yeah, and I don't eat sweet tarts, so this is it's thick. It's like gum. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not like a margarita on the rocks. It's
No.
like
It doesn't go
I don't
down
know
as
if that's
fast.
the coconut.
that's the cream to coconut doing its thing.
I mean, it is.
It's not going to be. It's not going to go down.
viscous. You would call it viscous.
It's not
It's
going
more
down.
than viscous.
It's not.
I wish the viewers could see Wilson's face, right? Well, all of our faces, but Wilson is across the table from me, and I think he's turning red and about to pass out.
Well, it's definitely not going to be quite as crushable as Jamaican Me Crazy.
No, this is not
No,
crushable at all.
This is not crushable.
This is not crushable. This is going to fill you up for sure. And I would think your probably limit is one.
Yes, but it's a blender drink, and here's another side benefit. We're in the raging heat of summer. It's a nice, cool, it's a blender drink with ice, so it's a cool drink, right?
I do like pink lemonade.
And it does have lemonade.
That
cool, refreshing drink.
Oh my God,
We're in sync again.
we're melting.
So what I would suggest is if anybody else has a cocktail they would love to send our way, we would like to try another, because this is going to stick with you a little bit.
Girly or otherwise. No, I agree. So, Ari Beth, you said the most girly cocktail we could come up with. Honestly, this pink, thick drink through pink straw. I mean, I can't. This is a Barbie drink.
It's a Barbie drink, but it's a sweet tart through a straw.
Yeah, it is. It's right there with the Bourbon Mary.
No, this is way better than a Bourbon Mary. This is way better than a Bourbon Mary.
I don't want another one of those.
I understand that.
But will you finish it?
No.
Oh, okay. Pass it.
Are you going to finish it?
I might give it to Susan.
Wow. If you'll remember the first few seconds of this introduction.
Let's not go there.
Okay. But here's where we do need to go because, again, what's the rule? If we're going to do a cocktail quickie, we're going to bring in a topic, a conversation starter.
Let's do it.
As Wilson takes one more sip.
I'm trying. I'm really trying to
It's not
get into it.
It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone.
Golly, that is tart and sweet.
It's a sweet tart. All right, so for a topic, we kicked around a couple of ideas. We thought we love to get nostalgic, as you know, and we thought this would generate some great stories. Guys, how did you make money back when you were young? Like the kid
pre-driving or post-driving?
We can go all the way through high school if you want. It's just we can take this wherever you want.
I think pre-driving first. Let's start young. Your first job. Where did you go
or even not even job. Like I'll tell you.
How'd you make some money? What trick did you turn?
The neighborhood that I lived in today has almost 250 houses. We were house number 7. So we were brand new in this big development. So needless to say, at any given point in time, there were construction projects happening all around us. So my sister and my friends and I would go to all these different construction sites and pick up all the bottles, the drinking bottles, and the aluminum cans.
Okay.
And we would recycle them. You would get a nickel for a bottle. For a glass bottle, I don't remember what you got for the cans, but you had to stomp on them and crush them. And there were recycling centers. You could turn these things in, and you could make a little money.
Yeah, Eric the recycler.
Absolutely. I was not necessarily trying to be sustainable. I was just trying to figure out how to make some money.
It's all about the money.
It was all about the money. So that's the first time I can remember technically earning money by walking around and picking up the garbage at the different construction sites in the neighborhood.
I think
that was pretty smart.
That was good. It's good for the neighborhood. Good for you.
Eco-friendly.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Starting young. That's good.
Yeah. What about you, Wilson?
So we had several folks in the neighborhood that had dogs. Mm-hmm. And especially if they were outside dogs, mm-hmm. I would water their plants, outside plants, and feed the dogs.
I thought did you ever have to walk the dogs, pick up the poop, any of that?
No, picking the poop up didn't start till the late 2020s.
Just let it.
Yeah, so I would. So
that's a new thing.
Not according to Neil Young. Wasn't it Neil Young? Ordinary average guy. Wasn't it Neil Young? Every Saturday I work in the yard, pick up the dog poop, hope that it's hard. Sorry.
No.
I've never heard that, but that's fine.
But that's what
I didn't think they were picking.
Pre-driving, I could just ride my bike to the neighbor's house, around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And so that's what I would do.
So you'd water,
or I'd cut my yard.
Now, were these like neighbors that were like out of town? And
yeah, they would be, for a week. They would take their summer vacation or whatever, and then they were out of town. They would call me and say, "Hey, can you feed the dog for the week?"
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a great way to make some money.
And water and, if plants look like they're dying, would you water them?
Very responsible of you. Because unlike picking up bottles and cans, if he failed to do this, the plants and possibly the dog would die. So, well done, Mr. Responsibility.
Oh, so good job.
And I would cut my yard.
Yes.
Nice.
Always mowing.
Always mowing.
Mowing was easy. That's what you had to do. It was part of being a member of the household.
Yeah.
What about you, Lee?
So mine might be a life lesson for any parent out there also, because my mom learned a lesson along with me as she assigned me one of my first jobs. We lived on a street called Pine Lane Drive.
I believe I heard about this during our best injury stories.
That's right, Pine Lane Drive. So we had lots of pine trees. And Mom said, I really would like to have all those pine cones picked up.
Oh, yeah.
I'll pay you a penny for every pine cone.
Yes.
1 penny for every pine cone.
Child labor.
I said, done, Mom, done. So I went out and I didn't just pick up the pine cones in our yard. I picked them up in the neighbors and all up and down the street.
Because each one was worth a penny.
Because each one was worth a penny. Yeah, I was out there. I was slaving, and came back, I don't know. Let's call it anywhere from 30 to 60 garbage bags full of pine cones.
And of course, these days people want those pine cones for landscaping and decor, but today back then they were garbage.
Back then, Mom just wanted them up, and so
they weren't fun to step on.
But the best part the best part is that I looked at Mom and I said, I get 1 penny for every one. And so she had to count them.
That's pretty good.
So how much money did you make? Do you remember?
Maybe $10. I don't know.
That's a lot of pine
I think she
cones.
stopped counting after a few bags and just started guesstimating like you would like a jar full of gumballs. You know?
Just take your word
just
for it.
take your word for it. That's
Gumballs were bad, too.
312. You know.
That's pretty good, though. Again, so you're performing a service. It's manual labor. It's physical, but you were able to turn that into some dough.
And you know what? I didn't bother her for at least 8 hours.
That was the best part.
That takes a long time.
And here's the
I
great
think
thing.
I was less than 8. I don't know. I was pretty young.
The great thing about pine trees, they never stop dropping pine cones. So
They never
every
stop.
day was an opportunity.
That's right.
Wilson, thinking about your story, I remember our next door neighbor, kind of down the street. They had a house in Minneapolis or somewhere in Minnesota, and they would go up there every summer. And so I would kind of care for their plants while they were gone and mow their yard. And, I'd get on my little snapper mower like Forrest Gump, and I'd go down the street and cut their yard and water. It was great. And they paid me pretty good. I don't remember what it was, but I remember thinking, I'm making bank. One day, I'm on that tractor, on that snapper mower. I pull into their backyard, and I immediately noticed, wait a minute, the light is on in their house. I didn't have a key to their house. I was only working outside. And then I got a closer look, and I could see that their dresser drawers had been pulled out. Somebody broke into their house. So I turned that snapper mower around, and I headed home and called the sheriff. And sure enough, they'd had a break-in. And the people had come in through the backyard. We had a bayou that ran behind the neighborhood, and they dropped a bunch of stuff on the way. And so when I did get up there to mow, I kept coming upon like pieces of costume jewelry and stuff like that.
So they were down on the bayou?
Down on the bayou.
And they went through their drawers.
That's what they did. They went through their dresser drawers.
Okay.
And they went through, unfortunately.
So was your snapper mower, was it the one with the handlebar steering wheel and not a real steering wheel?
Handlebars and the rear mounted engine.
Yeah.
And
Did you bag? Or was that just
No, they didn't.
blow it
That
out
didn't
the
have a
side?
bagger on it.
we just blew it out the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But I
Is that a 24-inch cut?
like a 12-inch cut.
24, 25, whatever.
Whatever it takes. No, it was a good mower, though. And again,
Snapper was good. They made good stuff back in the day.
nothing wrong with that. Well, so as you got older, I will tell you my first job. A friend of my parents had a construction company, and he let me work at his construction company for the summer. And I'm going to tell you, to this day, that's the hardest, sweatiest work I've ever done. It started off, he was doing a renovation, and so he tore down a brick wall, and my job was to get a chisel and hammer and knock the mortar off those bricks so he could reuse them. Yeah. And that's how I started the summer. And by the end of the summer, I was up on the roof rolling tar paper and doing everything else. It was really rewarding. It was the first time I came to appreciate. I still don't like country music, but he played country music all the time. And I'm like, this music and this job, they go together. And it was so cool to just sit out there. You're burning up.
Are you being stereotypical here?
This is how I felt, man. I'm just sharing my feelings.
Well, that's all right. This is a safe place.
Because this was when the song, I don't remember the name of it, but 40-hour week for a living, just to pass it on down.
That was
the line.
Alabama.
Yeah, that's when that song was coming out.
This guy's already getting cranked up.
No, it's music time. But did you ever have any hard physical jobs like that?
So I worked. I'll jump in. Is that all right with you?
No, absolutely.
My first job when I was 16 and I could drive, I worked at Steverson's Big Star.
Yeah, grocery store.
Yeah, sacking groceries. And then first, I think the first few days I had to work work till close, and I had to go clean the toilets, and and somebody had a blowout. It was
wow.
But
Boys' bathroom or girls?
It was the boys.
Okay.
But sack groceries. Took them outside for the.
Did you get tips?
I did get tips.
Nice.
Because I was getting paid like $3 an hour or something.
Yeah. Wasn't go to church on Wednesday night? That wasn't your tip, was it?
No, but it was. I think I had like $13 in change one day in my pocket.
That's strong.
That's you said
because a lot of people paid cash back then for their groceries,
Sure.
and I would get
Absolutely.
I'd get the coins.
There you go.
So $3 an hour.
It adds up.
$3 an hour.
Something like that. It was
no.
You
So I went.
jang-a-lang-a-lang when you walk.
I did. Jingling.
I did. I had
A little change in my pocket.
I had a McDonald's job freshman year high school, and I went back and looked. $3.30 was the minimum wage, and that's what I was.
What year was that?
82, I reckon.
Because I remember making like $3.10.
Man,
I was like 15.
I got up ahead of the curve, I guess. Yeah, no, this is high school level.
Yeah. Wilson just took another sip.
Stop with the pink.
Sorry.
I keep wanting to call it a pink lady. That's a different drink. This is the pink slipper.
Well, it tastes like foot.
Well, so one of the ingredients in the pink slipper or foot, well done, is lemonade. Did any of you ever do lemonade stands or sell things on the side of the road?
Of
Yeah,
course.
I did.
Well, talk about was it lemonade? Was that the only thing we could sell on the side of the road?
Yeah, because you sold it to the 3 neighbors that were outside because they felt sorry for you.
That's right. Nothing wrong with a mercy tip.
That's right. Now, to the harder jobs, when I was making the 310, I had 2. One was I guess I was 16. I helped out this home health care person company, and I would have to go and deliver equipment, pick up equipment, and there were some times that we had to go pick up like a hospital bed at places where somebody might have expired.
Oh boy,
and had expired for a little while.
Oh boy,
and I can remember running out. Getting sick right after I walked in and took a big whiff of that, and that was tough. But then fast forward, I left that job and went on to work for a wholesale tire distributor, and so I slung tires for
That's hard work too.
From the time I was 15 all the way through my summer of my senior year in college.
Is that how you got those big old forearms?
Well,
those Popeye forearms.
I didn't have to lift weights very much. I was throwing tires most of the time, and I will say that I learned a lot during that period, even though I didn't make a lot. I got a lot. I learned that overtime was time and a half. That was always good. But I did learn a lot from the people that I worked with and the people that were leaders there, and it was good for me. It was good. I learned what I did not want to do and why I wanted to get a college education.
Well done. Well,
it was hard work. I would lose 5 pounds a day.
Yeah,
just sweating.
Those jobs. Again, thinking back to that construction job, you're young, you're resilient, but at the end of the day, there's something broken. My body's not working right. My head hurts. You needed a full day to recover. As Lee, oh no! Can we get you some more, Lee?
Here.
Can we?
There you go. I'll share mine.
You just ran off 10 listeners. Well, you mentioned college. Did any of you work or have jobs while you're in college?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, what'd you do?
I mean, when I wasn't working down at the wholesale tire distributor, I would during school I would work at the hospital in Oxford in the medical records department.
Really?
And then I would go to class for 3 or 4 hours, and then I would go to work at the liquor store and work from 3 to 10 until they closed.
You're a hard
working dude, yeah.
Well, I had to save my student loan money so I could buy that engagement ring.
Oh, you were working early in that process.
Yeah.
Plan ahead.
Yeah, man. So anyway, I did. I'd see some of the same people
Carrie
at the liquor store.
All that hard work.
The hospital in the morning, I would see the people from the liquor store the night before. So it was kind of working out all right.
Wilson, college.
I was a scab one summer.
Let's talk. You mean you worked for the union?
I crossed the picket line.
I was going to say you crossed the picket line.
Yeah.
Was that in the NFL?
What?
He was a sinner. Remember?
EFL. Got it.
What? No.
Evangelical Flag Football League.
That's right.
Well done.
No, I worked for the Budweiser distributorship here in Memphis one summer.
Okay.
The truckers were on strike.
All right.
So I came across and we loaded trucks and then I was because the stores had to come pick up their own beer because we didn't have anybody. So we just loaded trucks all day. So I slung cases of beer, and then I was a merchandiser once the workers came back.
Did you mostly do the light beer?
Oh no, it was but
that
was funny. Bad joke.
Did you get a discount for the 5 size?
No, I didn't. I was 21 when I did that. But
I didn't ask.
Then I worked for a bank one summer and
Yeah.
Lee, I
did
bet,
a little whatever.
Working for a bank, that's like awesome, isn't it?
No, because I was in the credit card department, so I had to match receipts to the. It was. Anyway, it was.
Lee, I was thinking about you when you said I forgot you worked at a liquor store.
Yeah.
Did all your buddies come in and hit you up and try to get you to slide something across the counter, give them a discount? You don't have to say if you did or didn't.
Wouldn't card them.
Let's just say I can't really. I'm going to have to plead the fifth,
That's fine.
But no, I
there a statute of limitations?
I never gave anybody anything. Everybody paid for it.
But they may or
But
may
they
not have been of age.
21.
Well, look, it's illegal to serve anyone under the age of 21. Let's just be clear.
Well done.
Good answer. Is there a statute of limitations for that? Doesn't matter.
I don't know. We'll have to consult my
So
lawyer.
what about you, Eric? What'd you do in college?
Yeah, every summer. So I went to summer school every summer. I remember. I graduated from high school in Louisiana. My parents moved to Memphis. I went off to Ole Miss, and so it's not like I had friends or routines in Memphis.
Did you finish in like 3 years?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I did not.
No, he just took 12 hours every semester so he could stay all
But
summer.
it allowed me to take lighter loads during the fall and spring semester for sure.
Lighter loads.
Yeah, lighter loads are the best loads. But I had a friend whose dad owned a yard service, and I worked at that yard, basically just riding around in the back of a pickup truck with 8 or 10 other guys, dragging a trailer full of push mowers, and we mowed and mowed and mowed.
That's brutal, dude.
Brutal. And he had a couple of accounts on campus, and particularly the sororities that had their yards, the Kappa Kappa Gammas, the Thetas, where my wife was, and the Thetas had this gigantic sharp hill.
Yeah.
You remember the hill?
Yeah.
You didn't wear a shirt, did you?
It was hot. It was hot. It was hot.
Not thin out there with no shirt.
But
He got his Hulk Hogan on.
but
Yeah, he did. Bless his heart. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan.
Oh, rest in peace. But when it was time to mow the Theta Hill, it had a name. It's like, okay, we're doing a Theta Hill today. We all like drank extra water, and we knew it was going to be a bad day because that sucker was 60% grade and tall and vicious. So again, talk about losing weight.
Not Thetas. You're talking about the yard.
The yard.
I worked on a farm one summer, and we had to cut grass and weed eat and cut down trees and what. I mean, it was summer work.
That's hard work.
In Coldwater, Mississippi, it was pretty hot.
Nothing cold in cold water.
No. Well, that's we did whatever we had to do. You needed that spending money,
Yeah.
and you did what it took, and there were plenty of opportunities if you're willing to work.
That's right.
Absolutely.
So, one last question. We'll bring this home because Lee's out of drink here. So we got to figure out what's next.
There's plenty in my glass.
What is the craziest thing you've ever done to earn money? Anywhere in your life.
I plead the fifth.
You keep doing that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Okay.
I have to really think about that. Craziest thing you ever done to earn money?
So what about you?
Yeah, you have something.
I mean, I
did
brought it up.
crazy.
I was definitely the
Breakdancing?
like talk me into it, dare me, and I'll do it for $1 kind of thing.
I'll give you $100 if you will let me video you to break dance.
So I'm going to tell you a lesson, and I'm not going to break dance. So this is
Anybody else want to jump in on that?
When my-
Has anybody else got another C note?
stack it up.
Yeah, we got a GoFundMe already going
Who wants to see Eric break dance? I mean,
Yes.
listeners, please.
You can vote
Let's
all
get a
you want.
GoFund. I'm telling me,
Vote all you want.
I think there's some old girlfriends that really want to see that again.
I'm going to hurt myself if I even try.
Even that's okay.
All right,
So when my son was probably 8 or 9, we went to one of these Japanese hibachi restaurants, and they bring out a big glob of wasabi to mix with your sushi. And we were with a big group of friends, and my son was kind of being showy at the time. He was wanting to kind of be hilarious
Man
and
up.
bold. Yep. And so he
It
said
doesn't sound like him.
he was going through a phase. So
way to go, Jake.
yeah, so he said, Dad, I'll give you $50 if you'll eat that wasabi.
And he had $50 at 9 years old?
Well, because he had grandparents. He had grandparents. And before he could get it out of his mouth, I reached across that table and I put that entire wad of wasabi. He's like, no. Like, dude,
He put the whole wad in there.
let this be a lesson to you as I'm burning vapors through my nose. I'm like, let this be a lesson. Don't say it if you don't mean it, because if you dare the wrong person, you're going to be out of money, pal.
That's right. Hey, and I'm proud of you for doing that, because wasabi that'll light your ass up.
It lit me up.
It burns through the nose.
I got $50 out of the deal and taught my son a valuable lesson.
Wow. How'd that end up working out?
I mean, I don't remember any after effects for
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing.
It's a fast burn, and then it kind of goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's bring it home, guys. I again, my glass is empty. As we've talked, listeners, we have pretty much all of us have emptied our glass of
50%
of Pink Slipper, with the exception of Wilson. And Wilson's always the guy who finishes first, so that tells you all you need to know. But it was
Ari, thank you.
It was a fair challenge, Ari. Thank you for that.
Ari Beth, that's wonderful.
Ari Beth, that was a fun treat.
That was a treat.
Thank you.
I don't know if it was a treat, but it was fun to do.
There you
All
go.
right. Well, so listen, follow us on Instagram. You got to find us, 3 Assorted Crackers. Send us emails, challenge us for new cocktail ideas. That's 3assortedcrackers@gmail.com, right? Did I get that right?
You got that right. And hey, while you're at it, if you like what we're doing, please rate us. Go out there, share it, and rate us. It's really important. Our love language when it comes to podcasting is going to be rating us and interacting with us. So please do. We look forward to your conversations. Some of you have stopped us in the street or wherever we are and asked us questions and given us content that we can do, just like the Pink Slipper. And we look forward to that. So please reach out to us and let us know. We want to make sure that we're having fun.
Hey, Lee, don't go stale.
Ooh.
Thanks, man.
Hey, Wilson,
Yeah.
don't be afraid to try new flavors.
There you go. And I did.
Okay, here we go.
I'm ready now. Thank you.
Okay.
It's been so long.